Well, I'm out here again. Sorry it's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks since I last uploaded anything, and that's just ennui and stuff, and dealing with the ramifications of the lockdown and stuff like that. It's pretty depressing, and everybody succumbs to it from time to time, and without any shape to your day created by work, it's very hard to get your shit together and get out. But I'm in a different part of the woods today. There's a nice overlook. This is a place I'm considering having a wild camping night out. Yeah, it's kind of nice if you look. Let's give you a bird's eye view. Sorry about the audio quality, that's entirely on me. But there you go. It's kind of good. It's a different part of the river. I'm not sure I've even been to that part of the other bank as yet. So yeah, let's start having a bit of a wander around somewhere else and start getting some exercise. Get out for a walk. And also I wanted to up my game and make the videos a lot more visually interesting. I've got a whole bunch of camera kit and no reason not to start using it, including a new bunch of things I've put together, and new bits of kit and stuff like that, including my very nice Canon EOS M, which I've just printed a handle for on the 3D printer. A whole bunch of stuff, and I completely failed to bring the right gear. So I've got some of the right gear, so I'm going to make some video anyway. Think of this as an episode 0 for Urban Agoge Series 2. And we're actually going to start that off and try and put that together in some kind of, figure-outable format. So there's loads of things I want to do. You've got to fight the inertia. If any of you haven't read The War on Art, or The War of Art, it's getting over your inertia, getting over your ability to prevent yourself from doing stuff. So yeah, so this is just going to be a short video. There's one thing that I want to show you and I want to at least test out, so I'm going to get that set up and you can take a check it out. So yeah, this is episode 0 for Urban Agoge Season 2. The first season was pretty freeform, and I learnt a lot, I got to do a lot, I was much fitter, and then coronavirus hit, and then the shape of my day went all to shit. So this is episode 0, this is me fighting the inertia. If you've not checked it out, there's a book called The War of Art. Look it up on YouTube. It's not a long audio book, you can grab it, if you download such things. And it teaches you to overcome inertia, and I completely ignored the book and didn't even put it on. I could have saved myself a whole bunch of grief, got more videos out to you, I know. I'm just a person trying to show you what people are capable of. So yeah, let's get on with it, and thanks for watching the intro. Episode 1 will be up really soon, but this is literally a thing for me to break the inertia and film some bits and bobs. So there's going to be some random shots of stuff. If it's interesting enough, or you want me to go into more detail, definitely do put comments in. Game the algorithm, like it, subscribe, add a comment, watch all of it, even if you wander away. That's the rules, and that makes it just slightly more possible that there could be reasonable media for intelligent people out there. So yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to see what I can get shot this morning. Like so. Got a certain amount of fish-eyeing in. This is the Canon EOS M, and it's got a 3D printed grab handle because it's a very tiny camera, but is essentially the equivalent of the 600D, which if you haven't watched previous videos, a lot of those were shot with the 600D, and this is mirrorless. It's very cool, and what it's got is a Viltrox lens adapter to allow me to put a standard Canon EF lens. So generally speaking, when somebody brings out a new size of camera or a new standard of camera, they change the lens fitments. And they did this with the EOS M. It was wildly unpopular because it was really expensive when it came out. It was about 800 quid, and now you can get them for around £100, about $115 or $200 Australian. That's a good price, and if you get any accessories, great. And this is matched up with another great thing from Canon, what's known as the Nifty 50. It's an autofocus 50mm lens, and the reason you'd have one of these, it's the most like a human eye in its aspect ratio. So what you see in front of you will be what the picture is of, and it's got all sorts of autofocuses, and you can change the f-stop, which is the amount of light that gets into the camera, and you can get some truly amazing photographs just with this lens. And the other great thing is it's a pretty cheap lens. So yeah, so this is my wandering about buddy, because the 600D is a lot bulkier, although I'm still using it. It's a great camera. And the EOS M will also accept the Magic Lantern software upgrade that's free, so that will allow you to do lots more stuff. So yeah, it's a good camera, and I'm pretty pleased with the spike. It's you know, it's as useful as the ground in which you put it, but it's a pretty stable peg. If you've got the remote control, and they're very cheap, they're about £1, 99 cents in some parts of the world, and you can just trigger it with an infrared, or you can just set it to film. And I'm just going to do that now. I'm just going to set it up. You see there's the autofocus kicking in. Just press the record button. It's just here. So there. You see the autofocus kicking in. It's focused on my hand, and then it moves around and does all its shit and gets focused on the next nearest thing it can see. So yeah, more than capable of just filming ahead for you. That's a little bit. I quite like the spike. I was going to 3D print one, but actually these tent pegs are far sturdier, much less killable, and weigh about the same, and have all sorts of other advantages, like you can still use it as a tent peg if you need to. Yeah, so just another little thing. 3D printed handle, and the manufactured spike, ground spike for it. Yeah. So I have been 3D printing some other stuff. So this is a paracord tensioner. So it's a little plastic shape that I 3D printed. You can get it off Thingiverse, and yeah, it does the job. It will create a really secure loop. It's locked in. I'm putting all my weight on it right now. That's a lot. So I'm leaning right back, and it definitely feels like the paracord is the weak bit. So it's a weird little doohickey. You put it on the paracord, and then you wrap it around the tree, and then you wrap it around the shorter hook, and then put it through the jaws, and then you bring it back down and put it over the little short hook again, and then you clamp it in the jaws. And on the other side there's like some serrations that grip the paracord securely. I'm really pleased with these. You need to print these out at 100% density on your 3D printer, because you want them to be absolutely as strong as possible, but it turns out they cost about 15p a pop if you 3D print them. So yeah, based on obviously a design that was made out of metal or aluminium recently, but you really don't need them in metal. So PLA is perfectly good, and it'll make an excellent ridge line or a support for a kit hammock or something like that. So they're pretty handy. A close up of that. That's one of the other things I've been working on. This is very much a mash of different bits, because it's episode 0, my inertia fighting day. So tomorrow I want to get out with some proper plans and a properly packed backpack, and we'll get some more stuff filmed. So yeah, so I'm aware that this is a very sort of like me walking out into the woods, sitting down and filming some kit, but you know, you've got to break your duck, as they say in cricket. You've got to score 1 point before you can go for a 6. So yeah, so thanks very much. This has been a very short episode, and it, you know, that's just how it is today. I just needed to kick the inertia. Maybe I'll be out later, maybe I'll think of some other things to film, but yeah, you know, that's the thing of Urban Agoge. do it today rather than doing it tomorrow. You will not feel more like it tomorrow. And it's a lovely day today. This might be the last reasonably good day of weather. It's beautiful sunshine out there. We're in a different bit of the woods. Thinking of coming wild camping and just filming a bunch of stuff for a little 24-hour chunk, but this is it, yeah. It's kind of nice. Very peaceful up here. And very quiet for 10:30 on a Sunday morning. So, thanks for watching, do take care, and I promise you something better tomorrow. Where am I going? Who's going with me? And where? Never get that order messed up. And I'll keep doing this as long as, well, unless I die or you find someone better. The idea is that you find someone better, because I would like to watch media. Yeah, I want to watch media about this stuff, you know, by people I can trust and by people I respect. And yeah, so get with the making media, people. And yeah, big up to Harlequin. Go and check out the omnibus edition of the Videodrome videos. There's a whole, you know, pre-week of him doing coronavirus that I uploaded yesterday. And do check out Team Human, because I haven't been doing nothing. I just haven't been doing a lot of video. So links to Team Human down below, and should be a link to Videodrome, Harlequin's channel, as well. But I'll be uploading his stuff as omnibuses. Once I get 3 or 4 of them together, I'll put them all into one video and pop them up, just so there's somewhere else on the internet, because I think it's talking about some interesting stuff. So yeah, check out the podcast and check out the radio show on Team Human as well, and do like, subscribe, all that sort of usual crap. It really helps. So thanks for watching, do take care.